Hello backyarders, hello YouTubers, welcome to Perfect Q Cooking Channel. My name is Jeff. Today we are making leg of lamb. This happens to be a boneless leg of lamb from Getty Farms. Getty Farms is a farm just southwest of here, and that's where I get all my beef and lamb products. Thank you again, Getty Farms. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to take the netting off the outside of it, and then I'm going to lay it flat, and then we're going to see what we have. Alrighty guys, I'm not sure if you can quite see this. A couple of photos before I took of this. This is a video of me cutting it out, laying it out. There's my helper, Nigel at Perfect Q Barbecue. Helper. Anyway, I laid it out, put some olive oil on it, rubbed it with olive oil. Didn't need to trim much off. I just thought pieces that were kind of hanging and stuff. The butcher did a very good job on, for as far as I know, very first time I've done anything with a leg of lamb, but the bone is gone, obviously. So what I did is I laid it out flat. I'm going to season this side with both of the seasonings I mentioned, and then I'm going to flip it over, do the same thing again. And then when I go to cook it, I'm actually going to roll it back up and put it in a Dutch oven. So the next step you'll see after I seasoned, right before I put it in the Dutch oven. Alrighty guys, so I thought I'd show you what I'm doing here. I'm actually starting to roll it back up. And while I do that, I'm seasoning it and I'm putting a little bit of olive oil on it as I go around. So the next time you see this, it's probably gonna look more like a football. All right, you guys, there it is. Kind of an ugly football, but you kind of knew, I was assuming you knew what I meant. Because that's gonna go back in the Dutch oven now. And then it's gonna be in there and cook slow for about 2.5 hours until it reaches an internal temp of 140. I'll even be okay at 145. And then Pastor Dave from S&S, we've got a problem here. So we're gonna have to talk. This is empty. See you in the next clip. Alright guys, so I set the oven for 325. Obviously we're not there yet. I've got my meat probe in there. I want it to get internal temp of about 145. And I've got the Dutch oven cover, of course, here as well. And we'll let her go about 30 minutes per pound. And then once that, we may be halfway through, we'll show you guys where we're at. Alrighty guys, we're an hour in. Just give you a quick update. My thermometer is telling me 127. I'm thinking we're going another hour with this. Well, it looks like it's cooking to me. See you in an hour. Alrighty guys, I had pulled it out of the oven an hour and 45 minutes. The maple bacon, I can taste that flavor on it. This is a little more done than it should be if you see other videos. I'm going to go ahead and take this, I'm going to put it in this pan, and I'm going to put some olive oil in there again, and I'm going to cook this because I'm going to make a flatbread pizza or flatbread sandwich. We'll see how it turns out. Alrighty guys, here I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in my cast iron pan, and the next clip I'll be cooking the meat. I'm going to go ahead and put this lamb in the pan now. You hear it sizzling. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the burner down so it doesn't splatter my wife's stove. So we're going to cook this till it gets nice and golden brown. Alright guys, I've taken this off the heat now. I'm letting it kind of cool down and just stay in the pan. And once again, once my wife returns with the flatbread, we'll start building that pizza. The leg of lamb didn't turn out quite the way I wanted. Now you have to remember one thing. In a lot of these videos I'm doing for Getty Farms, when I started with Getty Farms, I never cooked lamb. I had lamb before. Wife and I did in Vegas. I can't wait for going back. Anyway, so we're gonna make is a flatbread sandwich using a naan bread. And here's what we have for the ingredients. We have pickles, lettuce, onion, lemon tahini sauce, and tomatoes. Alrighty guys, so we're just putting the lamb in. I put about tablespoon of olive oil in here, and I just want to heat it up again. It's been in the fridge to take care of it, and what I want to do is just make sure this is all nice and warm for that sandwich. Alrighty guys, so I did heat up the lamb, and probably 2-3 minutes in the frying pan with some olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and build the sandwich. We put this in the microwave for 30 seconds. First thing I'm going to do is put the lemon tahini sauce on, and just and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the onions on. So we'll put the onions on next. I'm excited to eat this thing. All right, another couple here. There we go. Pickles. Typically, it's probably a cucumber that's used, but I'll take this for my cucumber. We're going to put, actually we'll do the meat next. And I won't use all this meat. Whatever's left over, I'll eat it separately because I don't want to just keep heating it up. I've got a bunch of the lamb left over from the cook earlier that I can make one of these maybe tomorrow or Monday for a sandwich. All right, so we got to do the tomato. A couple of tomato. This is going to be hearty. And last but not least, lettuce. All righty. So how to fold this? I guess just like this. All right. Another bite because there's meat right here. It's good. This is really good. I really like the naan bread that my wife bought today. Great way to take lamb and do something. Don't ever give up on a cook. The leg of lamb didn't work so well as you saw earlier in the video, but we made something out of it that's amazing and very tasty.